What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Renegade I am. Pour some drink up in your cup. So, are we not going to talk about how history is about to be rewritten in certain ways? The banks are collapsing, that's one. But Africa has split up into 2 continents. So now when I grew up, there was 7 continents. That's what we were told, right? There were 7 continents. And Pluto was the fucking planet. Now there's 8 planets and fucking 8 continents, nigga. And we just gonna slide that shit under the rug. Like, we ain't gonna have to tell new history. That's a whole new history lesson. How many continents are there? How many continents are there? How many continents are there? Now, right? There's a certain podcaster out there. Yeah, like, now you go, well, whatever kind of test they give you now to get government funds for the public schooling. Think about, well, how many continents are there? Well, Africa just split up into 2. No, there's 7, though. And they'll still teach that. Because we know history's been either watered the fuck down or mostly a lie now. We got fucking hidden civilizations, supposedly, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But we just don't talk about that, like Africa didn't just motherfucking become 2. We just slide that shit on. We just post one news article about that. And the most famous country on the planet, I said Africa. That's right. They say that's the motherland. The U.S. is not that great. Oh no, they say America's great, but... Or they say America is one of the best places to live. I've heard that before, but I'd be like, really? I mean, we'll find out, right? One day. Empires fall, though. Man, I'm feeling the hunger. We got 8 continents, my nigga. What I really wanted to talk about was... Another thing was, So I said, how did humans get so smart? There's a fucking segment based on how do I think humans got so smart, right? That's what my podcast episode was about. And with that being stated, so I said there was this fungus that it basically either entered the gorilla's mind because they say our DNA is similar to apes and shit like that, or fucking Neanderthal. I mean, not the monkeys and shit like that. They say that's what they say, right? I've never really done the research, but they say our DNA is close to that. And my theory was the reason because it's always who came first, the chicken or the egg, right? It's the chicken. It's the chicken from what the way it was explained to me, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I can fucks with that explanation. So I'm saying the chicken. So who came first? You know what I'm saying? And my theory was that somehow, some way, either the Neanderthals ate this fungus and then went, all right, I'm cold now. I'm gonna go get some shelter. And then that's how humans came to be. The smart fungus that can figure out mazes and shit like that, right? But peep this. So now I don't know when I made that, but I heard a similar explanation from a famous podcaster, and he was saying that maybe gorillas fucking ate some shrooms and then went, oh yeah, I'm smart. And I knew somebody was out there listening. That's all I was saying. Just like I said back in 2011, I was like, man, you ain't ugly. I mean, you're not gay or bi. You just realize that you're ugly, so you have to open your options. 10 years later, I hear that same shit on the internet. I'm going, man. But I put that on Facebook, and I don't know if there's a way to ever pull that up. But I said that first, and I fucking mean that. And one person liked that. That's the thing. I remember that. One person liked that. Yeah, it can be considered what we call reaching, but I don't give a fuck. I said that shit first. And people saying my information. Years later, Africa is another continent. We got 8 continents now, and we're not talking about this. Can you imagine set tripping? Eighth Africa, son. Maybe up in. You can't come on this side. No, you can't come on this side. Maybe really beefing. Nah. You be like, man, don't come to my country. Man, your country is one hop, skip away. Watch this, nigga. What you gonna do now, bitch? What you gonna do? You ain't gonna come to this side, bitch. Hold on. Alright, we fighting now, nigga. What's up? What was all that good shit you was talking on Facebook, nigga? Huh? Talk about I won't come to your side, nigga. You just a hop, skip away. You think you the real Africa, nigga? We the real Africa. You the second Africa. How the fuck you gonna be the real? You walking around like you? So what? Fuck your new Africa. Baby, set tripping. New Africa. There's a song called New Africa, actually, by who is it? By Sci-Hi the Prince, actually. Tell the motherland we're coming back to her. New Africa. Man, where the fuck did my drugs go? I just rolled that shit. Roll that shit, light that shit, smoke that shit. Get man, fucking roaches. Yeah, that's right. We in the hood. Dude, I said a blunt. Where the fuck did it go? Uh-oh. The 10-second blunt monster came. Oh, you didn't smoke it in 10 seconds. So I evaporated that bitch. Wouldn't that be some shit? Hey man, where the fuck my blunt go? Nigga, I just saw this shit in my motherfucking. Anyway, there's 8 continents now. What are we going to teach in the history books? That white people discovered it? We got 8 continents now. And we just don't talk about that shit. Like that's an everyday thing. Nigga, we should be talking about what the fuck next. But yeah, we got a war. There's war, new continents. And Donald Trump's trying to run for president after getting found that he was liable for sex defamation. The world's coming to an end. Banks are closing. They steady trying to keep that shit up. Like, they steady trying to, like, fan the flame on that. Like, the whole economy ain't about to collapse on the low. Or maybe that it did collapse. I mean, when a bank collapses, I mean, that's kind of be a fucking sign of a small earthquake, don't it? Like, oh, we should be a little worried. They was like, oh, no, as soon as the bank collapsed, oh, no, everything's fine. We just got to raise the interest rates now because there's no money in the banks. And then we got a debt ceiling, but there's no money in the banks. Where's all this money coming from? So we're going to raise the debt limit. And banks are collapsing. How the fuck does that even work? How you going to raise the debt limit and there's banks collapsing? Nigga, you know, people shoot people over like $5, $10, couple $1,000s. You know what I'm saying? I know a nigga who kidnapped a motherfucker for a couple $1,000s. Okay? This nigga's in jail, right? Oops. So, I'm saying, eventually somebody gonna be like, hey man, we can't lend you no more money. You know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, and we gonna be like, come on man, let me get another $1. Who are we getting all this money from? That's all I'm saying. Like, that's mighty suspect. You know Barack Obama's worth $70 fucking million? Nigga. How? The annual presidential salary, nigga, is fucking $400,000. Okay? So, in fucking 12 years, okay, he ran for 2 terms. That's fucking 4. That's not no $70 fucking million, bro. That's like 3.2. That's $3.2 million. I don't even know if this nigga gets taxed like that. $3.2 million. He ran for 8. He ran for fucking 4 terms, right? He ran for 2 terms. It's 8. And then Donald Trump came through, right? That's 4. And then 12. Because Biden. So in 12 years, this nigga made $70 million. Doing what? Public speaking? You're not the president no more. You ain't even do that great of a job. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. Weed wasn't legal. I thought Barack Obama was going to come in the White House smoking a blunt. I was like, yep. Reparations, all that shit. This nigga was like, my fellow Americans. The country's going to be okay. Nigga. He passed Obamacare, and niggas still got killed. I feel like more black people got killed under Obama's term than like fucking Trump and Joe Biden. What's up with that? And half of these cops got the fuck away. That was even stranger. But I also think that some of that shit be gang shit. I really be thinking, I know it sounds bad, but I be thinking that's like police corruption at its finest. They just gotta sweep that shit under the rug. You know what I'm saying? Not sweeping black deaths under the rug, but man, nigga, we done found out something about this motherfucking place, bro. We can't let that shit go to the public. Make sure this shit don't be dry chicken. Put a little soda in it. We got 8 continents now. Hold on. pepper to give it some flavor. I ain't even gonna lie. Ooh, it smells good. It smells like Captain Crunch. It says Africa, it's finally happened. Africa is splitting into two. How Africa is physically splitting. Oh, dead air like a motherfucker. It hadn't happened yet. It hadn't happened yet. But I thought that was news. Thought that was news like a fuck. How the Mayan calendar works. Uh-oh.